Alright guys, what's up? Today I was able to acquire the Affliction Mage Tower skin, and I'm going to give you guys some tips and some tricks and things that I did to get this new challenge skin. So first off, we're going to go with the build. I ran Writhe and Agony, Absolute Corruption, Demonic Circle, Sowing the Seeds, Burning Rush, Grimoire Supremacy, and Soul Effigy. I really think the only thing that you could change here is Contagion and Mortal Coil. I really think the rest of this is absolutely mandatory. You're just not going to be able to stand still enough for Soul Conduit or Malefic Grasp to be of any use. And Siphon Life or Soul Harvest just aren't going to help you with the ads any, which need to die pretty quickly. Now we're going to go with the gear that I ran. I was able to get Sarkalash the other day, so that does make this challenge easier. It is possible to do it without it, however I was not able to, and so far to my knowledge only one Warlock in the world has been able to. I also ran Fury of the Burning Sky and Ethereal Urn. The one tip I can give to you is get as much mastery as possible, because you're just going to be running around dotting your effigy, and so you're not going to get any use out of anything other than your dots. So you're just going to want as much mastery as possible so that you're doing as much damage as possible, because the shorter this is, the faster or the easier it is. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to finally come into the challenge, which is this big open room. Try to stay away from the very edges and the back and the sides. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get back up. That's just one little tip and little thing that I made a mistake on a couple times. But you have about 45 seconds to before combat starts, so I put my demonic circle to the side, although I never ended up using it. Make sure you have health stones, make sure to eat, make sure you have a flask, make sure you have drums, because this is a pretty tough boss. I think it took me 9 attempts total. I didn't even attempt it until I got the ring, just because I didn't want to put myself through that. Like I said, I only know of one Warlock that has been able to do it without the ring. You're going to want to pre-pot somewhere around 1, which is what I did. I'm using Big Wig boss mods for those of you that don't know. I don't know if DBM has a feature that puts the timers for this on there, but Big Wigs does. As you can see, you're going to want to start off by putting your Agony and Corruption on him, then your Effigy, put the same thing, then you're going to want to put Unstable Afflictions, and you're going to want to start kiting. I tried to keep him off the edge of the room because he can knock you off. You can survive about one of his hits early on, but it will knock you back, so you just want to try and avoid that, because that's not good. And as you can see here, I'm just kind of running and dotting and running and dotting, and that's kind of what this challenge is. It's the running and dotting challenge, not the Affliction Warlock challenge. Just running and dotting, running and dotting. Phase 1, a lot of people bloodlust during this phase. I didn't. I decided to save it for phase 3 because for me personally, that was the toughest phase. But at some time here, he's going to go into Purgatory, where he no longer becomes available to hit, and he heals some health. And then you're going to be able to fight Raest. However, you're not able to kill him. He's going to spawn these ads that you're going to have to kill. As you can see, these dark puddles are showing up throughout the room. Avoid those, because those will slow you down. And you don't want to be slowed down, because as you can see, he's moving pretty fast now. That's why Burning Rush is kind of mandatory here. There you see, he goes into Purgatory. He becomes available. Here's the ads that I was talking about. You're going to want to sow Agony and then drain them, just to try and get Corruption onto all of them. And you're going to want to get these down pretty fast, because they do a lot of damage if they hit you. They hurt. I only died to these things one time. Even without the ring, they don't move all that fast. So you can kite these around relatively easily. They also give you rat stacks and reach stacks, so you come out of this phase being able to do a lot of damage, which is very nice. So phase 2 starts, he starts fixating you again. You're going to want to continue to try and get these ads down. I tried to get these ads down to explode upon him. Now, as you can see, there's the first hand. You're going to want to dot the hand up, wait until right before the hand cast to interrupt it. That way you get as much damage on it as possible while right before it cast. As you can see, it was almost dead before it started casting. That is ideally what you want to do. Sometimes that's just not going to happen, but that's ideally what you want to happen. I'm trying to drain this last ad down. Another hand comes up. My interrupt is barely up, but once again, just wait until right before it cast it. Interrupt, keep dotting and moving. The dot and run challenge is purgatory phase now. Some more ads are going to spawn. The person is not going to be chasing you anymore, but that hand is an instant wipe. If you don't kill it before it finishes its cast, it's an instant wipe. You can banish it, which will count as an interrupt, but it does not permanently banish. I found that one out the hard way from experience. It will not permanently banish it like other things. Then this will spawn a big ad. You just need to stand on it until the orb goes away. You can move your pet over it. That works too. I just was not paying enough attention to put my pet over it, and sometimes pets are unreliable in this game. As you can see, phase 3 starts. I bloodlust second pot, and this is really when you're going to want to do every single thing you can, because this is what I found to be the hardest phase. The hand is out to start, and you have the person chasing you, and I still had ads up, and then one of those things spawns almost immediately after. He hits me again. I took 2 hits and I didn't die. I'm at 905 item level in this gear with right under 3.7 million, so I was able to take 2 of those hits. Then another hand spawns. As you can see, he's almost dead at this point. Just keep running and dotting and running and dotting. If you have any big ads out by this point, that's pretty much a wipe, because you can't slow them with corruption, or you can and they just move very fast. I was not able to decide which one was which. Another hand spawns, dot it up, wait right before it casts to interrupt, and then kill it. Karam is almost dead by this point, so you've pretty much beat the challenge once he dies. It's very easy from there on. Then you just go and start fighting Raest, and he's very easy. He just casts Shadow Bolts, and that's it. He does spawn the big things, but I was able to kill him before one of the big things spawns. Or never mind, I was able to kill him before the second big thing spawns. But once you get into this phase, this is pretty much GG. You got your skin. You just have to kill him and make sure to run over the purple swirly things that summon the big ads. But that's pretty much it. I don't think I have really any more tips for you. Just try to avoid the edges. In case you do get hit, most people are going to be able to take 1 hit from him. But yeah, that's really all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys get your skin. I wish you good luck on your new artifact appearance, and I'll see you guys in the next one.